Hello, I'm Brian, and welcome to another episode of Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So, in the last episode, we have cleaned out the rail thieves in the Rail Nomad Camp, specifically the Atchison camp side of it. We've also recovered the supplies of Mr. Holidays as well. Let's see. Yeah, we have recovered a crate of supplies marked at Mr. Holiday's Armageddon Emporium. Yeah. In this episode, we are going to talk to Casey James, the chieftain of the Atchison camp, and we are also going to try and broker a deal of peace between the Topekans and the Atchisons as well. So let's see if we can do this in this episode. Let's move.
So many women, so few men. What is going on?
Yeah, what's going on indeed? As withered and hard as a leather riding crop, looking into her eyes is like looking into a grave.
Don't get in my way, Rangers. I'm going to end it all.
And what?
End the feud. Before it ends us. It's already taken everything from me. My sons, my husband, my sister who married a Topekan, and her daughter too. Master Kekaba hung my menfolk, and Casey James's bombs blew up my womenfolk. All because of pride and selfishness. Well, I'll make an end of both of them.
Casey James killed women of his own tribe?
Casey's bombs didn't pick and choose. He said he was sorry my kin got killed, but it was their fault for being related to Topekans. I say it's his fault for planting the bombs.
Kekaba hung your men?
All the Atchison men are hanging from the Topekans' gate. We've lost a whole generation to this feud. It's long past time for the women to stop it.
Yeah, so we can see here that the Topekan tribe and the Atchison tribe is much more close to each other than you actually would realize, because they marry each other, and then because of this feud, they kill each other, and then there are lots of life lost. I'm not going to go into too many of these. So Casey is the one planting the bombs?
Casey will deny it, of course. But he's the one who plants all those bombs. He says he'll stop when Kekaba stops hanging Atchisons. And Kekaba says he'll stop hanging when Casey stops bombing. And it goes on and on and on. Well, no more.
Alright. You have a problem with the Topekans?
There are no Topekans. And no Atchisons either. Those names don't mean anything. We're all the same tribe. We all wander and work the rails. Folks just like to have an us and a them, so they can blame things on somebody other than themselves. Idiots.
Kekaba?
A prideful fool who thinks he's a king. He's letting his people starve rather than make peace. All because he thinks somebody's gotta be punished for something that weren't nothing but an accident.
And then Casey James?
He may be my leader, but he's as much of a fool as Kekaba. He'd rather have a worthless symbol in his hand than food in the bellies of his people.
So you're not proud to be an Atchison?
Why should I be? We're just another bunch of murderers, just like the Topekans.
Alright. There's got to be another way. Let's just try.
Give me one good reason why. Do you think you'll be able to make peace between those fools? Or maybe you want to kill them before I do.
What if I can negotiate a peace?
I'll believe it when I see it. But okay, I'll stay my hand until the next Atchison or Topekan dies. If there's another death in this feud, then I'm taking heads. First Kekaba's, then Casey's, then mine. I'll be watching, Rangers.
Yep. So here is a woman, Melissa. She is going to kill Kikuba and then kill Cassie James and then kill herself because she really wants to just end this blood feud. I'm not sure how she's going to do it, but yeah, I believe she is totally capable of doing this. So yeah, I'm not about going to try. Alright. Is it safe for us to dig this up? I hope so. Okay, basically some junk, I guess. This is the house of Cassie James, and that's Jesse over here. Ralph is love. However, we are not going to go to that just yet. We are going to talk to other people first. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, let's go in. All right, what's this? All right. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Is it considered stealing? There are Atchisons walking in. Let's not try. We don't want to antagonize them if we can avoid it. Alright, let's take this up instead. Okay. more junk to sell, I guess.
Ask him if he has a water chip.
What does that even mean? Oh my god. Alright. Honest Joan. A filthy looking old man with a patchy white beard and thinning, fly away hair. He wears a red neckerchief for a loincloth and nothing else. He smells as bad as he looks. If you see anything you like, just give me a holler. Can you take a look at an antique medal? I think that refers to the Bellona medal. Sure, I'll take a look. Say, how'd you hold of this? I sold this to one of your rangers about 2 weeks ago. He seemed really interested about the engraving on the back. Asked me a bunch of questions. What kind of questions? He wanted to know where it come from. I told him I bought it off a woman ages ago. So she was from a place called Darwin. And that the medal used to belong to her husband. What do you know about Darwin? Afraid I can't help you there. Never heard of it. Alright. Why is this place called Switchman Antiques? Well, I used to be a switchman, but with the train not running, I had to find other work. So now let's sell fine antiques to discerning customers. Alright, let's take some trade. Alright, broken camera. Oh, CDI machine? Neo Geo, oh my god. Old school Sega Genesis. Oh, all right. We'll buy this CDI off. All right. Let's see if I can sell some junk here as well. And we did. All right. Let's sell off those bullets that we don't need as well. Might as well. Yeah, I don't need more of these, I think. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need so many of this, I think. Yeah, this is the Medal of Honor. So this is the clue where this Medal of Honor and the word Bellona, at the connection between the word Bellona and the place of Darwin. So as I've mentioned in a couple of past episodes before, I think that I have mentioned Bellona is actually the password for a safe that is in Darwin, Darwin village. So yeah, there you have it. All right, let's see. No shotgun bullets. We don't need them. Thank you. Maybe that's it? Okay. Alright, let's head out. Okay. A toaster. 76%, eh? Let's not try any funny business. See if I can, Ooh. It was level 5 already. I don't want to blow it apart. Let's see how much, 5% critical failure as well. Well, if my past experience with my with the critical failure is anything, even a 1% critical failure is apt to fail at some point. But let's give it a try. Let's not F this up, please. Fertilizer sprayer. Completely useless now. Because for this fertilizer sprayer, you can go to the Ag Center and then give it to one of the farmers. I don't remember his name. And then he will give you some food that can buff up your charisma and AP as well. However, because we go to high pool first and then the Ag Center is destroyed in the process, this is basically vendor trash now, which is that was a pity. Brass knuckles. No, we don't need them. We'll just leave it there, I guess. Yeah, I think for some reason these are some of the things are considered to be the Atchisons property or something. So I'm trying not to take if I don't have to. Hey, look at that.
Ready for a fight.
Who is fighting?
So, Rangers, you come to take me down? Well, I've had a good run. Just don't expect me to go quiet. I got work to do here, and I ain't leaving till it's done.
Look at Chisel here, crossing his arms, as if he's the boss here. Take you down, why?
Yeah, you know, for all my countless crimes, so I bet you Rangers have a file on me a mile thick. I'm Adian Bombacitable, known as the Chisel. You must heard of me. I'm the last of the hard men. You savvy?
Adian Bombacitable. Okay, what kind of work do you do?
Huh? Ain't it obvious? I'm Casey James, security chief.
Casey James?
I'm a security chief, ain't I? I provide protection against them rail thieves and them Topekans, and he provides me with a yurt to stay in. Maybe not the best price I've ever charged, but you just watch your step, whippersnapper. I'll earn every penny.
What's the yurt?
You're standing in it, and I hate these goddamn hippie teepees. Still, I beat sleeping out in the dust with them, lizards.
Okay, so basically he's homeless. I don't want to brook this to him. Like, good job, old timer. The rail thieves are all gone with a little help from us. That's rude. All right, has Hellraiser been around lately?
That fool ranger came around here a few weeks back, wanted to take me in for questioning. I sent him packing, just like I'll do to you.
What crimes would those be?
Too many to name. Crimes, misdemeanors, rude things. You calling me soft? I've shot men for less. A lot less.
Why did they call it the Chisel?
Why do they call me the Chisel? Everybody knows why they call me the Chisel. It's because I... Well, what do you know? I forgot why they call me that.
Anyhow, you can take it from me. It was for something terrible, I guarantee it. You're in charge of security around here?
Damn right I am. And until this war with them Topekans is over, I ain't going nowhere. I'll turn myself in when the fighting's done, but not before.
Now, this is actually the lines where you know that you can recruit Chisel after you make peace between the Topekans and the Atchisons. So you can see here, until this war with them, Topekans is over. Of course, if you try to attack the Atchison, I think then Chisel will become your enemy, in a way. But I've never tried it actually. I usually try to make peace between these two tribes. Alright, yeah, let's not talk about the rail thieves.
And good riddance, coppers.
Okay, if that's the way you send people packing, then this is a very polite, very cultured.
The Rangers, my heroes. Thanks for saving Ralphie. You guys are heroes. Is Ralphie doing okay?
He's fine. You should go see him. How should she be going to see him? What?
I can't. I'm not allowed to go to his house.
Why can't you go to Ralphie's house?
Well, duh. He's a Topekan and I'm an Atchison, which means we're not supposed to hang out together because of something that happened to a train before we were born? Ugh, it's such bullshit. It sucks.
Yeah, so here is Jesse and Ralphie as the Romeo and Juliet in these tribes. Do you hate the Topekans?
No, of course not. Why do grown-ups have to make everything into us and them? Ralphie's a Topekan, so I'm supposed to hate him because I'm an Atchison. I don't hate him. I love him.
So you don't like being an Atchison?
What's there to like? We're the proud owners of the worst place in the wastes. Even the rail thieves don't want to live here.
We clean out all the rail thieves camp.
Awesome. It'll be a lot easier for me to see Ralphie if I don't have to sneak around their hideouts.
You hate trains?
Why shouldn't I? Look at what the train did. It wrecked and it caused this war. The Atchisons say it's the Topekans' fault. The Topekans say it's the Atchisons' fault. I say they're all assholes.
Ah, a very wise line indeed. They are all assholes. Okay.
See ya. The Rangers, my heroes.
Alright. Let's talk to
Coffee.
Who you working
and
for, Rangers?
Cordite. Alright, a tough, leather-skinned man in his early 40s. His angular face is framed by wide sideburns, and he has tattoos of railroad spikes on both forearms. His wall paint makes it look like he's covered in soot.
My scout said you Rangers took out the rail thieves. Guessing you did it on orders from the Topekans, but I'm obliged anyway.
The ranger, we took out a thief to help all of Rail Nomad Camp.
Yeah, we'll see. At least with them gone, we can get back to fighting this war proper.
Alright. The rangers work for the people?
The people with money, maybe. Well, we Atchisons may be poorer than dirt, but we can still fight. Remember that, Rangers, the next time you take orders from your Topekan masters.
The bomb attached to the bicycle in the playground was made with a coffee can?
Why would you think that had anything to do with me? There's plenty of coffee cans lying around in the world.
You have a problem with the Topekans?
You Rangers are comedians, truly. The Topekans have destroyed us, killed our brothers, stolen our most sacred relic, robbed us of our livelihood, and driven us into the wastes where we're easy prey for the rail thieves. Are those problem enough?
So the Atchisons are better?
The Topekans think they're the gods of the railway, and we're just their slaves. Well, they might run the trains, but we Atchisons lay the tracks and keep them in shape. And we ought to get our share of the profit from all the rail trade. That's what this is all really about. Blaming us for wrecking the train? That's just Kekema trying to justify not giving us our share. Well, we're not gonna take it.
The Topekans killed your brothers?
You didn't see the corpses hanging from the Topekans gate? You didn't see all the women walking around here with no men at their sides? Well, we don't take that kind of thing lying down. Every time the Topekans lynch an Atchison, well, let's just say we believe in an eye for an eye around here. Damn fools never learn, though.
Okay. How did they steal your livelihood?
The Topekans wrecked engine number 9, their first train, because they didn't maintain its brakes. Then they accused us of sabotaging the rails and stole our golden spike, saying we weren't worthy of it. Well, we couldn't let that go unanswered, so we stole a part from old 97, and now there are no trains running, which means no trade, no money, and no food. We're living on dirt here. Lord knows we've tried to make peace, but they just won't listen to reason.
So you want peace, truly?
Absolutely I do. But they'll have to give our spike back, share the wealth, and stop killing us. I don't see any other way.
Then why don't you stop killing them?
Who said we were killing anybody? It's the wrath of John Henry that's killing them, not us. And all they have to do is appease him and give us back the spike. They can end this endless war anytime they want.
Alright. So you didn't damage the rails?
Before the Topekans betrayed us, those rails were in perfect shape. And they will be again once they stop killing us and give back our spike. But not before.
You don't like Kikaba?
That one-armed bandit, he couldn't stand that the peons who laid the rails got an equal share from the rail trade. The greedy bastard wanted it all for himself. Huh. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't wreck engine number 9 on purpose, just to have a reason to rob us of our half and keep the golden spike for himself.
Okay, so Cassie James basically said that Topekans are trying to rob them because that accident is actually just their own doing? Huh, okay. What train was wrecked?
Engine number 9. It's dead and buried in the desert just outside the camp. A monument to the stubbornness and stupidity of the Topekans.
Well, tell me about your woman.
Atchison women have always worked side by side with Atchison men. Now they fight side by side with them. But the Topekans only hang our menfolk. They're saving the women for something else.
They drove you into the waste?
Look where we're living. You think we like it here? We used to live in the main camp with the Topekans. They were our friends. Now we're in the weeds with that goddamn rail thieves between us and our rightful home. And it's no good telling us to move somewhere else. Working on the railroad is all we know. We're not going to let that asshole Kekaba force us to change our ways.
It doesn't have to be endless. If you want it, you could end it right now.
I do want it to end. You think I want my girl Jessie to be fighting Topekans when she's my age? But it ain't us that keeps it going, it's them. We could have the train ready to roll in an hour if they stopped killing us and gave us back the spike. All we'd have to do is give back their brake shoe, lay a few rails, and pound a few spikes, and old 97 could roll out today. But they ain't gonna do the right thing, so it ain't gonna happen.
It's funny that endless years of fighting, and then you suddenly realize that in an hour they could actually just fix the thing and then just get moving. But yeah, some people hold to grudges. Some people do. You'll be lucky if she makes it to your age. She could have died today standing near your bicycle bomb. Now, you remember that we have actually saved Jessie here. And because she's standing near the bomb. And that because of that, we saved her. That's why we get this line to persuade Casey James to lay down the wall and not trying to go with the coffee can bombs as well. So yeah, let's go that round.
Jessie was playing around near that bomb? Oh, great John Henry. What kind of monster has this wall made me into? I nearly killed my own. Rangers, if it wasn't for you, I would be blowing my brains out right now. I owe you my life. My daughter's life. Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just name it.
End the war.
All right, you win. This war's done nothing but kill children on both sides. I don't know why I couldn't see it until my own daughter was threatened, but, well, go tell Kekaba I'm done killing and ready to bargain. Have him meet us at the entrance to our camp and we'll hash this out. We'll bring the brake shoe and fix the rails in exchange for the spike and half the profits from the rail trade. But the spike must return to us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it.
If you're done making bombs, then maybe Kikaba will stop killing your people. I'm not sure what this line actually has to do with anything. Alright, let's see.
You're right. If we could trust each other to stop at the same time, we could have peace. But I can't trust Kekaba as far as I can spit. I mean, just look at the spike. It don't mean nothing to them, and he still won't give it back. We both want it too bad. Except my reasons are good, and his ain't.
Yeah, I'm good. His not. He's evil or something. Yeah, then... what if you can both have it? What if you use it as the last spike?
Are you saying we should use the golden spike to repair the rails? Make it the final act that gets our train going again? Like some kind of symbolism? Ha! I like it. Particularly since it'll be in our rails and not in their station house. Okay, Rangers. If you can get Kekaba to agree to that, along with the rest of it, then we have a deal.
So you're the ones who's making the bombs?
Yes, I made the bombs. John Henry have mercy on me. How else are we supposed to fight the Topekans? You've seen our camp. We have no men left to meet them face to face. Just kids and broken old fools like myself. And I am a fool. God, Jesse, how can I ever... Might not be polite, but the sooner you're gone, the better.
Yeah, okay. Are we done saving your daughter and that's how you treat us? Ah, God. Alright, so...
Rangers, my heroes!
You can see here, this seesaw looks like it was pieced together from a spare train parts. Now, I wanted to tell you this, if you really wanted to take the stolen part, this is the stolen part. You just break open it and then the part will drop and you can have the part given to the Topekans, to Kikaba, and then what will happen is that Kikaba will move his men to kill off all the Atchisons, and then yeah, that will not be good, and that is not a very peaceful resolution at all. Okay, now all we have to do is go back to the house of Kikaba, tell him about the...
If dust was gold, these people would be rich. The Topekans have been treating these people like shit.
Yeah. Oy. Yeah, hard lies out in the Wasteland. But what can you do? People hold to grudges, hold to feuds, and for good reasons. For good reasons. When blood has been spilled because of this, forgiveness is very hard to come by, and people will just want to continue to fight on because that gives them their purpose. Gives them something to believe in, to take another breath and then walk another step. But to kill others and to make coffee bombs, right? Coffee can bombs as well, so... These people. Alright. What? Ah, yeah. I know what that is. So we have ratted out the drug dealer back in the Topekan side of the camp, and Kikaba has men dealt with it very swiftly, I should say. After we killed off all of the bandits and some such. Alright, let's talk to Kikaba. So now you can see it is very important if you try to make peace in the Rail Nomad Camp. I think that has already been mentioned quite a couple of times on the internet, but I'll say it again. You have to save the men on the roadside, being injured by the coffee bomb, with surgeon skills, so that it can trigger the line of Kickerbird about even the strongest man will need to what the hell is wrong with that man running around?
Another visit, Rangers?
Okay, yeah. Let's finish this. So you have to save the man, the injured man with the surgeon skills. I think level 4 is not enough to guarantee a success. You would do better with a surgeon 6 before you actually attempt to try to heal him, because with a surgeon skill of 4 you can actually receive a failure, and it doesn't have to be a critical failure. It's just a failure, and it will actually impede your chances of restoring peace between the two tribes. And also you have to save Jesse from the coffee bomb. As you can see in the couple of episodes before, we just shoot the coffee bomb and to prevent Jesse from being killed of it. And then we also have to recruit Ralphie, and afterwards we will have to have Ralphie go and walk to Jesse to talk to her and trigger a scene where Jesse doesn't hang around and then just go back to the other side of the camp. If Ralphie was not recruited, or Ralphie never crossed that path to tell Jesse that she needs to go back to her camp, then Jesse will be captured. And if Jesse is captured, she will be in this cell here, and then you just have to have a couple more steps before you can actually make peace. So let's talk to
Chief
Kikaba
Kekaba,
here.
good to see you. General Vargas sends his regards.
No response? Okay.
Why have you returned?
We've cleared out the camps of rail thieves for convenience, but let's talk about this first. Cassie James agrees to stop the killing. He's waiting for you by the entrance to the Atchison camp and is ready to deal.
Did I not tell you to stay out of our affairs? Well, what's done is done. What exactly are his terms?
He will fix the rails and return the brake shoe in exchange for half the profits from the rail trade, and he wants to use the golden spike to repair the rails and seal the deal.
You mean, use the golden spike as a final symbolic act that gets our train going again? Damn it, yes. That is a John Henry solution, if I ever heard one. But the rest of it, he hasn't conceded a thing. He gets everything he wants, and I still have one arm and can't drive my train. Give me one good reason why I should change my mind when he has not changed his.
Now, if you said you could start trade again, or you could bring an end to the war, Kikaba will not be pleased. He will not be that does not appeal to him. All he wants is to try to end the war by killing all the Atchisons, because he has lost an arm in the process. However, if you actually get Kikaba to talk about the quote where even the strongest man needs 2 arms to drive the train, then you can see here, because even the strongest man needs 2 arms to drive a train, and then this will appeal to him that the war should be ended.
You think reminding me of the wreck the Atchisons caused, the wreck that cost me my arm, will make me change my mind? I should kill you for this insult. But no. You are right. We Topekans have learned a sad truth in this war. We cannot ride the rails alone. We need the Atchisons just as they need us. But the debt in blood, I don't see how Casey James can ever spill enough to repay it. I'm afraid No. Wait. I know what to do. All right, Rangers. Go to Casey at the entrance to the Atchison camp and tell him this. If, in addition to returning the brake shoe and repairing the rails, he is willing to lose his left arm, then I am willing to give the Atchisons half our profits and welcome them back into our camp. But the golden spike stays with us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it. I'll be there shortly with the golden spike, ready to deal. But if this is some kind of trick, I'll pound that spike through his heart.
This is actually very funny. The the line, the voiceover is wrong. The actual response is that if he agrees, we'll make it official instead of the golden spike is going to be staying with them. Huh?
Choppers, bring me the golden spike.
Alright, so now we can talk about it. We've cleared out the camps of rail thieves for your convenience.
Thank you, Rangers. A small token of gratitude is yours.
Alright, 50 scrap as well. Sure.
Go, Rangers, and may you speak with silver tongues.
Alright, now all we have to do is go back to the entrance of the Atchison camp and then talk with Casey about the deal. Alright, where is that entrance? Here, I believe. Okay, let's move. Yeah, so it is pretty brutal in a way. The Kikaba losing his arm actually is an accident, at least according to Melissa, and that is very unfortunate. And now Kikaba, out of vengeance, wants Casey James to pay for the blood price before.
All right, we're here.
Before the peace can be done. All right, let's talk to him.
What does Kekaba have to say for himself?
Kikaba agreed to your terms and to use the golden spike to repair the rails, but only if you're willing to lose your left arm.
Lose my left arm? Is he insane? No. I'll do it. After all that I've done, what's the loss of an arm? I deserve worse than that. Tell him we have a deal.
Now you can see here, even with losing his left arm, he is willing to agree because he almost killed Jesse in the process. So that's why he is willing to end this war, and he doesn't want to see his own children going to war as well. Well. Alright.
Do we have a deal?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe the cutscene will start. He agreed to your terms. We have a deal.
Good. Then let us finish it.
Ready to drive in the spike?
Your arm first.
For the good of both our tribes. I'm ready.
Ooh.
As a son of renewed brotherhood, here's the brick shoe. Now the spike.
For the good of both our tribes.
Yep.
I'll give my people the good news. I'm glad it's over.
So am I. Let's get to work.
Oh my god, and the arm is left here as well. Casey James gave his left arm for peace. Hope the coyotes don't get it. Yep. Okay. Is that a complete? I'll find a way to reach the martyr. Look for the rest of Ace logbook. Yep. It's complete. Yep, so that's
This is Chief Kekaba with good news. Thanks to the Desert Rangers, the feud between the Topekans and the Atchisons is over at last. Finally, we can begin to work together again, and we'll soon have the rails repaired and the trains running. The Rail Nomads will rise again.
Yep. Alright. One more business to attend to. Alright, so yeah, look here. There are all sorts of explosive installed into all these boxes. You can try to remove all the bombs and then try to open the box. I don't think Mr. Holiday will actually attack you, but just so you know, these boxes are empty. Alright, let's talk to Holiday. You're here to trade? Oh, we've recovered your stolen supplies. Thank you, Rangers. Look, I don't want you to get the idea that my merchandise is overpriced, but in the interest of supporting our brave and helpful Desert Rangers, I'll give you 50% off. Oh, and I suppose you can have this here book. Ain't never do me no good. Alright, what are you selling? Okay, let's see. Does that change any of the no, it doesn't have anything new to sell. I don't think so. Wow, but 50% off. Is that really 50%? 150 scrapes for a free armor valued shirt? I'm actually not so sure about this. Let's see. Bullets. That's really 50%, really? Doesn't sound 50% to me. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Do we need more ammo? I think we can always do with more ammo. And laser pistol. Does that outclass my herbicide? Maybe it does. 3 AP for 4 damage per AP as well. 3 AP laser pistol. Huh, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, any weapon isn't very good, at least right now, because there are no conductive armor enemies with us at any point. And let's see. I think not all of my rangers are equipped with light armor already. Yeah, everyone aside from Angela Death. Are we going to? Yeah, we're gonna use Angela for quite a while. So, let's see. We should also be able to get another one as well, because we are going to shortly be recruiting and other members into our fold as well. Yeah, so let's get one more as well. All right. Yay! Goodbye, Mr. Holiday. Alright. Let's get it up and running. Yeah, once you resolve all the quests in Rail Nomad Camp, it rewards you with a lot of experience. So yeah, that's always fun. Okay, now to the very last part of it is to leave this place. And wait, no, we're on the wrong way. We're on the wrong way. No. It's very funky. The game doesn't recognize whether Ralphie is actually already recruited because as we are speaking, we have already recruited Ralphie and set him into the Ranger Citadel. However, Jessie still receives a reply that she should go and visit Ralphie at his house. So that's very awkward. What is this? Oh, I we've disturbed someone's dinner. Let's get out of here. Okay. This should do it. Where is Chisel?
Well, the boss made peace with those Topekans, so my work here's... You can arrest me now. I'll come quietly.
And why would we want to arrest you?
God damn it, I'm Adian the Chisel Bombacitabo. I'm the baddest man in the wastes. I eat rattlesnakes for breakfast and I pick my teeth with their bones. I got a list of priors a mile long. I've killed more men than smallpox, and I'm really tired of living in a yurt. Please arrest me. I'll do anything to get out of this dusty flea pit. Just give me 3 hots and a cot, and I'll be the best inmate you've ever had.
Okay, Bombacitable, your life of crime is over. You're coming with us. It's the big house for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, dirty coppers, you'll never make it stick, see? Ain't no bars can hold Edie and the Chisel Bombacitable.
Okay.
You won't be sorry. Give me a gun and I'll kill whoever you want.
No. I think at a very early build of the game, Chisel actually is a gunman. So you can see here, his avatar actually has a assault rifle with him. However, in the end, it doesn't matter. He actually has a crowbar as well. Pretty nice. Okay. All right, let's take a look. All right, I'm going to give him the nightstick. Actually, let's make a comparison. Yeah, this is completely not comparable, but all right. I should actually try to modify it into 3 AP first, then do the comparison. Okay, so this is something that you really wanted to think about when you are trying to compare weapons. I think there are also some sort of tutorial when they have the loading screen that actually reminds you of this as well. When you are trying to compare between weapons, what you should do is to try to compare their damage per AP instead of their absolute damage. So here you can see the nightstick is 51 to 69 damage. Compared to the crowbar, it is 31 to 45 damage. However, there is a great difference between them. The nightstick originally costs 5 AP to attack, and then with the grip tape of -1 attack AP, it goes to 4 AP. However, the crowbar has a original 4 AP per attack, and now with the grip tape it reduces to 3 AP. So compare that, you can see here, of course the crowbar still loses out on damage compared to the nightstick as well. However, I would still think that you should keep around a weapon that do comparable damage. You can see here they are all on 5 armor penetration, so it is good to still keep the crowbar as a secondary weapon. You might have your primary weapon stolen by one of those frogs, and then you lose your weapon. So having a secondary weapon sometimes is nice. Also, when you are really tight on AP, and you really wanted to make another attack, sometimes keeping a weapon that has a lower AP cost actually gives you a little bit more flexibility as well. Alright, so the crowbar it is for you as well, so that you can have both weapons, and Angela Death can have the Ace's range. Not that she's going to use it at any rate. Wow! He also comes with the steel plate armor, but I'm not going to let him have it, because it is a conductive armor. Any energy weapon can roast him to death very, very easily. And he comes with a jar of pickles as well. Okay, alright. Now, see, we haven't talked about the CDI machine. The CDI machine you can return to the Corax, the owner of the arcade games game store back in the Rail Nomad Camp. However, this CDI can also be returned to the Ranger Citadel as well. If you return it to the Ranger Citadel, you get some new weapons, if I remember correctly. However, if you give it to Corax there, he will just give you like 100 scrape, because he already spent 1,000 scrape for your rare copy of ET games. So yeah, we are going to send it back to the Ranger Citadel. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Yay, okay, perfect. Now we have a full team. I'm glad. Let's call in to get some promotions.
Echo 1, this is Ranger Command. Echo 1, congratulations.
Yay! Alright, I'll actually return to the Ranger Citadel before we end this episode.
Vargas, this is Commander Danforth of the Red Scorpion Militia. Heard one of your squads killed a man of mine up in Rail Nomad. Well, I won't say the asshole didn't have it coming, but he was still mine, which means I might have to take one of yours, just to keep things even. Fair warning, old man.
Yeah, if you don't know what this is about, if you remember, we have actually killed Pitbull. Now he's really an asshole, but then Commander Danforth is not very happy, so he's going to have vengeance on one of us or some such. Not sure what that actually means. I think when you go to get a chance to go into Danforth's fortress, you can see that he has been keeping one of the Desert Rangers as hostage. So I suppose that's it, maybe, but I'm not very sure. Alright, let's roll. We have to report to Corporal Evan first.
Pretty fancy for a sheriff's office.
Yeah, pretty fancy. Pretty fancy.
Where's the who's gone?
Alright, let's talk to Corporal Evan here. Got a minute to talk about volunteers. Yes, we found a possible recruit. His name is Chisel. He's an ex-bodyguard we met at the Rail Nomad Camp. Well, it certainly looks like he has had years of experience. Alright, fine, we'll take him. What type of enlistment bonus? Merit, please. Okay. Yeah, I thought Chisel was a very famous criminal around.
So this is where the prisoners
All
were.
outbreaks of the Ag Center mutation have been contained? What a relief. Or perhaps, what can I do for you?
Alright, Okay, we found this strange machine labeled CDI. Want to take a look at it?
Oh, I've heard of these. They were very rare pre-war. I've been hoping to get my hands on one for a long time. This is great. I'm willing to give you a requisition order for this.
Okay, so this is actually just for a requisition order.
Some very nice pieces. Figured since you brought me a laser-based device, you could use a laser-based weapon. Check it out.
Oh, Mason cannon. Oh my god. I think we have like two requisitions with us. So we can actually have a Mason cannon, pulse rifle. Alright, let's see. Mason cannon, 6 AP, single shot, 5.7 damage per AP. Pulse rifle, 6 AP, burst shot of 3, 10.3 damage per AP. Compare that to my commander's herbicide. No, we should not be doing
Thanks for visiting, recruits. Come by anytime. And go see Sergeant Nelson if you're looking to shop.
Alright, we should not be doing comparison with that. We should do the comparison with laser carbine. But the laser carbine is almost exactly the same compared to that of herbicide as well. Yeah, I might as well get the yeah, I still have 2 requisitions left. So yeah, pulse rifle it is. Yeah, there is not a lot of things that we need. Here the notch, 60% to apply blocked. I'm not even sure what that is. It's pretty useless. 3 armor penetration for a blade weapon. Yeah, I think it is a Minecraft reference or something. Okay, let's see. Not much. The roach as well. If 2 armor penetrations for shotgun. No, this is not very good. This bladed knife apply opened up. It's kind of a utility weapons to be sure, but then because the damage is so low, it really isn't worth the effort to use them. Yeah, I'll just keep the requisition around.
Thanks for visiting, recruits. Come by anytime. And go see Sergeant Nelson if you're looking to shop.
Alright, so let's change to the pulse rifle. This is pretty good actually. Small scope, underbarrel flashlight. Why would I even think that it's going to be different? Oh, a small scope, thank God. Okay, in that case, alright. Do we have a small scope with the... No, we do not. Yeah, we should mod the M24. Now, we've already get a small scope from before, and we've installed it on the M16. With the long barrel and the small scope, the range for the M16 has been increased to 29 meters, so it's almost comparable to an unmodded M24 of a 30 meter range as well. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. However, so you can see here, you'll be thinking, what is the difference between assault rifle? Why don't we just use assault rifle instead of the sniper rifle? I'm gonna tell you this: assault rifle has a lower hit chance compared to that of a sniper rifle in most cases, and also that the sniper rifle usually has a high armor penetration. Of course, with the M16, the assault rifle, you can always grab the perk of a full metal jacket to increase the armor penetration as well. However, I would say this, this is still a middle-ranged weapons at best, and the sniper rifle is always a very good weapons you can have around because of its superior range and also its superior accuracy as well. So yeah, the M24 and the M16, they are both your friends for getting through the first part of the game as well. Alright, let's talk to Dr. Tideman to get us all healed up first before we end this episode. In the next episode, I think we are going to the prison. However, before going to the prison, I would actually love to just get some grinding going. Because the as you can see here, Chisel is a little bit lagging behind on level. You can see here we are on 13 and 14 levels as well. Now he's only 10, and yeah. So and for a playthrough, this this level is actually rather low compared when I try to go to the prison. I usually go there like at level 15 or 16 because that way I can get a lot more skill points I can spare to use on the skills. There are a lot of skill checks in that place as well, and I really don't want to miss them at all. So that's why I might need to do some grinding, see if I can get through all of this, and then to get more skill points as well. Now, I actually forgot to give an overall review of Chisel here as well. So let's take a look at him. Attribute-wise, 8 in strength, 6 in coordination, so the AP is 9, pretty good. Strength is 8, so he is very good for a melee combatant. A 5 in speed. If I put a one more attribute, once he reaches level 20, he will have another action points, have another combat initiative as well. So I think Chisel is actually one of the better built companions that you can have. 2 in intelligence cannot be helped because he doesn't waste a lot of points in luck and charisma, and that probably is already a merit in and of itself. Now, I would want to say this: combined with his skill, you can see here, he's a blunt weapon user. He has hard ass, and he also has brute force. Now, brute force is not a very frequently used skill checks. Usually, you just put it all to the way to like a 5 or maybe a 6, and that usually is already enough. If for hardness, you can always unlock the intimidating perk so that you can increase the hardness level by 2. That way you save a lot of skill points to put into harder skills as well. And also in that case, even at a 2 in intelligence, Chisel can carry the hardness and brute force skills no problem. And also a 6 in blunt weapons, I think is already a very good is already high enough to against most challenges, unless you are going into the second half of the game. But by then he should already be like a 20 something level, or preferably even reaching his early 30s, some would say, so that he can always upgrade his blunt weapons afterwards. So yeah, Chisel is actually one of my favorite companions to be had with us. The only drawback, and I'll say the only drawback with using Chisel, is the rogue chance. Now you can see here, 20% chance. The base rogue chance is 50%. He is among some of the most highest rogue chance for companions. However, if you have upgrade your leadership to all the way to level 10, then this rogue chance can be completely reduced to 0. So in a way, it is fixable. Sometimes he'll go rogue. However, because of his superior strength, his can be made a bruiser. He is very good at taking hits sometimes. Of course, in Supreme Jerk difficulty, not a lot of NPCs, well, none of the companions can actually take a lot of hits, take 1 or 2 hits, and then you might actually die in the process, but he's still tougher than most other recruits and might survive even if taking some hits as well. So yeah, overall I'm very I think he's very good. Alright, let's see. Charge. Let's take a look at his perk as well. Charge is plus 0.5 combat speed bonus on first turn of combat. For a, well, yes, maybe. On first turn of combat. On first turn of combat, it usually is trying to get into cover. So it kind of is a useful perk, but if I am actually building a customized blunt weapon user, I probably will skip this. Now you can see here he also has the glancing strike, so gain blunt attacks of opportunity against enemies when they pass you in combat, dealing 50% normal damage. Now the thing is, all melee attacks have this perk as well. They are very good if you place them in, you know, some of the choke points. Most likely what happens is that they will pass you, and then they will get a attack. Sometimes with a critical hit from a melee weapons, usually it is enough to kill a wounded opponent. So this is pretty good for a melee combatant. Also, if certain NPCs are to try to move away from this melee combatant, if they have already gotten close as well, I think this attack of opportunity will also trigger as well. So yeah. And no other perks, so I'm glad he didn't really waste a lot of perk points around. And he is also level 10 as well, so giving you a really sufficient time to build him into something that you really wanted to have. So yeah, that is the overall review of him. And as you can see, I have spent a lot of time introducing him. That is sort of the proof that I actually really like this Chisel as a companion. So yeah, he's good. You'll see, he's good. All right. Okay. Yeah. As I've mentioned, I might be doing some grinding first, and then in the next episode, I'll be going to the prison and then try to get our level 4 radiation suits as well. And yeah, so for now, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.